Tonight, we are hearing from a 7-Eleven clerk who shot a suspect in the stomach after police say he attacked her over a counterfeit bill. Fox 25's Rob Hagan joins us live tonight. Rob, I hear she just got some news from 7-Eleven.
That's right, Wendy. Good evening. Now, Stephanie Dilyard says 7-Eleven corporate called her today and fired her for using her own gun in self-defense. They say it's against company policy. She says she's lucky to be alive. 25-year-old Stephanie Dilyard was a 7-Eleven clerk who faced terror after she says a man tried to strangle her after she refused a counterfeit $100 bill for burritos, beef sticks, and ice cream. It happened Thursday, just before midnight.
He threatened me, said that he was going to slice my head off, and then that's when I tried to call the police. Realized he started throwing things at me. Came behind the counter. I tried to run off, but he grabbed his hands around my neck and pushed me out of the counter space. That's when I pulled out my gun and I shot him.
Police say the suspect, 59-year-old Kenneth Thompson, ran to MacArthur Blvd and Northwest 34th Street and called 911. Police say Dilyard is protected under Oklahoma's self-defense law, but she says 7-Eleven Human Resources fired her Monday morning for using her own gun.
Said that they were going to separate from employment because of a violation of policy.
Dilyard says she was working by herself from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. for more than 2 years. On Monday, she still had a scratch on her neck and burns on her finger from firing the pistol.
This was a situation where I felt like I was put in a corner between choosing between my job and my life. And I'm always going to choose my life because there's people that depend on me. I'm going home. You know, that's my goal. I need to be here for my kids.
Thompson was arrested at the hospital and charged with assault and battery, threatening acts of violence, trying to pass a fake bill, and a felony warrant for violating parole. Dilyard hopes this incident serves as a wake-up call so no other clerks get hurt or killed, especially women.
If I known that, you know, there's a potential where somebody could be for real in taking my life away, that I will do whatever it takes. You know, I hope that, you know, women see that and, you know, they'll do the same thing. You have the right to defend yourself.
Now, I've reached out to 7-Eleven for comment, but since news time, I've not heard back. And Dilyard says she was supposed to use, quote, store items in self-defense. Live in Oklahoma City, Rob Hagan, Fox 25 News.
Our story about a 7-Eleven clerk who was fired for using her own gun in self-defense continues to spark a lot of debate.
And we told you Monday, Stephanie Dilyard says she was attacked for refusing a counterfeit bill. And Fox 25's Rob Hagan spoke with two local attorneys about standing your ground in Oklahoma. Rob, what'd you learn?
Adam, Wendy, with the story going viral and thousands of people defending Stephanie Dilyard, the young mother who fired her pistol getting fired in the process, I thought I'd bring their questions, comments, and concerns to the legal experts. Former 7-Eleven clerk Stephanie Dilyard was fired for shooting 59-year-old Kenneth Thompson with her own gun after she says he tried to strangle her when she refused a counterfeit bill.
You tell me something and you're acting on it, I'm gonna believe you. And he had my neck in his hands, the very thing he said that he was, yeah.
Police say Dilyard is protected under Oklahoma's self-defense law, but 7-Eleven says she violated company policy. Monday's story drew tens of thousands of angry comments, many saying 7-Eleven is choosing protocol over precious life. Now Noble McIntyre is weighing in.
It's unfortunate she didn't shoot him twice.
McIntyre says Oklahoma is an at-will state and an employer can fire a worker for just about any reason as long as it doesn't violate public policy. But Oklahoma is a stand-your-ground state. You have the right to defend yourself.
You have a no-tolerance policy for weapons by an employer, and then you have an employee who was put into a dangerous situation by her employer. Just like last year, When 7-Eleven had an 18-year-old female employee murdered at work after 2 a.m., I guess 7-Eleven hasn't learned yet. There's right, there's wrong, and then there's stupid.
7-Eleven, as a corporation, they do not want all of their employees packing heat while working all over the country. That presents a tremendous liability risk for them.
Ed Blau is a defense attorney who used to be a prosecutor. He says Dilyard will have a difficult time suing for wrongful termination.
The way 7-Eleven's policy treats this, it was her decision to work there.
Both of these guardians of the Constitution agree the case depends on one factor: if 7-Eleven is providing safety for their employees or not.
One interesting angle to this is if an employee of a convenience store, such as 7-Eleven, is injured or even killed while working, and that store did not provide either adequate safety measures or security.
This case isn't just about her at one point. It becomes about her and the next victim and the next victim and the next victim. And until somebody stands up and 7-Eleven's held accountable, they'll continue to have this policy.
Now, if you'd like to donate to Dilyard's GoFundMe account, we've posted a link to our website, okcfox.com, and right now it's at over $5,000. And I've reached out to 7-Eleven corporate multiple times for a comment, but since news time, I've not heard back. Live in Oklahoma City, Rob Hagan, Fox 25 News.